we say about video games? From the 8-bit sound of Super Mario Bros. To the orchestrated epicness of God of War. To the emotionally soothing Assassin's Creed. Music has become a big part of games today. I absolutely adore music in video games, so much that my iPod has more soundtracks of video games than any other genre. The stories that video games tell is one thing, but the music that plays in the background is what makes it come alive. So which games of the past couple of years had music that gave you chills, made you feel epic? Sad? Excited? The ones that succeed in delivering emotion are the ones that should be noticed. Now the following games have music that I personally believe have this quality. Also, this list mostly contains games that were released this past console generation, with only one or two exceptions. I know I am missing other fantastic titles that have stellar music, but this is just a small list of games that I believe have great music. Oh Kingdom Hearts, what can we say about you that hasn't already been said? It's an incredibly fun series with different gameplay mechanics in each installment, but the music always remains great. Since most of the areas in the game are based off of Disney lands and characters, the music in the game resembles that of the movies, some of it pretty lighthearted. Though hearing Under the Sea on loop is kind of torture. However, Hollow Bastion breaks the trend and delivers an original that has both a tranquil but quick overworld theme and a very intense battle theme. Probably my favorite piece from the Kingdom Hearts series would have to be Marluxia's final theme called Lord of the Castle and Chain of Memories. The music is extremely overpowering as a final boss theme, and is absolutely incredible as just a general piece. Final Fantasy, or any RPG for that matter, has some really beautiful pieces. Final Fantasy XIII seems to be the one that everyone loves to hate. I personally really enjoyed this game, and its soundtrack is one of my favorites in any game. My favorite pieces would have to be either Fighting Fate, Born Anew. These tracks are incredibly epic and fitting for a final boss battle. really tense music, then the Metal Gear Solid series has some of the best. Nothing but the sounds of the forest or the alarms of bases play while stalking in Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. However, once you are spotted, that is the cue for some epic runaway music.
He's over there?
The tempo is swift and keeps you on your toes while trying to find a way to hide from the enemy. Once you are hidden, the music slows down and becomes a bit quieter as the enemy hunts you down. Some fighting games have pretty incredible pieces, though I believe the Soul Calibur series has some of the best. This series has some of the best orchestrated pieces I have ever heard, and makes the battle seem epic or even beautiful. This is a nice change from other fighting games that simply focus on hype. When you think about FPSs, you don't really think about the music. However, Savimbi's Pride from Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is hard not to think about. The track is pretty empowering, and it plays as you fight an army in the savannah. It was the first thing I noticed from the scene. The music is so powerful in a forceful way that it complements the action taking place. Now when it comes to one of my personal favorite soundtracks in a video game ever, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is the sure winner. Why, you ask? Exhibit A. Exhibit B. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is just full of hype. The action and the music work together to give you hype, resulting in one of the most enjoyable experiences of this past generation. The moment I heard the vocals come in at the critical moment was the moment I felt powerful as a player. Dynamically changing from a pure instrumental piece to the complete package, vocals and all, is absolutely brilliant. The past couple of years have had incredible games with incredible music, and this list is just a small fraction of the multitude of games with incredible soundtracks. Games like The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, Fire Emblem Awakening, Super Mario Galaxy, the Uncharted series, and the Bioshock series are a couple of more games that I have played and adored their music. But determining if a soundtrack is good is not just by listening to the music, but being part of and witnessing the moments that the music complements. And that is what has made games special for the past 3 decades, and what will continue to make games special for the many years to come.